Hi, everyone. I'm Dan Albers. Welcome back here to Cincinnati State. Should have an unbelievable game here between Cincinnati State and Columbus State. And Columbus State comes in with a record of 17-2, 3-1 in the conference, and more importantly, Tom, they're number 6 in the country. And Cincinnati State, I believe, comes in with a record of 13-4, 2-1, and they are actually in the polls at number 28 if you want to go at it that way. So, Tom, this is always a great and entertaining game.
Yeah, no doubt. Both these schools are consistently at the top of the league, very competitive every year, and they battle every year. I mean, it is a hard-fought battle. And I tell you what, Cincinnati State had 2 nice road wins this week at Edison, at Owens. Started playing a little better. He said he tweaked the lineup a little bit, and we look for a big game out of Cincinnati State. You got to protect your home court.
Yeah, absolutely. And real quick, while we got the time, I'm sure that the coach's son, Danny Carlisle, was out there listening. 4-year-old, he's allowed to watch the first half. So we'll probably say that again a little bit later on. So, Danny, I hope you enjoy the game. And so you understand we're Cincinnati State broadcasters, so we're going to be a little bit of one-sided for not for your dad's team.
And you know what, Danny? If it's a real good game, I'll bet your mom will let you stay up later.
Yeah, and if mom will let you stay up, you can blame it on us because we told her to let you stay up. So, as we said, should be a good game. And starting for Cincinnati State will be Anton Hutchins, Marquise Wilson, Kareem Baker, Charles Clark, and Dwayne Bazemore starting tonight, Tommy. So that'll be the starters for Cincinnati. For Columbus, you're going to have Glenn Cozy, Darnell Tubbs, Brooks Turson, Mohammed Condi, and number 45, Big George Harper. And I'm telling you what, the man is a beast.
Yeah, he's one of the bigger gentlemen that we've seen definitely this year. They've got size, they've got speed, and we know their 2 guards are very good in Tubbs and Cozy. We remember them from last year, and they are the 2 leading scorers. Cozy comes in at 18.2 a game, and Tubbs is right behind at 16.4. So I'll tell you what, Wilson, Garrett, and Hutchins are going to have their hands full with these 2 guards.
So we got some common opponents here. They lost to Owens 65-60. They beat Lakeland 76-75. We know how good Lakeland is. And then they also beat Cuyahoga 82-69. Beat Sinclair 109-88.
Yeah, they, like you said, they've played 2 home and 2 away, and their other loss was earlier in the year at Vincennes Division I team, and they lost 105-100.
Unbelievable. You know how good they are, too.
So you know they can put up points if they're on.
So jumping center will be actually it's going to be 34 Bazemore, and I believe also Condi, number 33. And as you can see, Columbus State is going to be in the gray, Cincinnati in the white, and Columbus is going to run it dodown. And they're going to put it up and in.
Somebody didn't know what end they were going to.
And so right away, Columbus goes on top here, 2-0. And Wilson now is going to give it up to Anton Hutchins. Back to Bazemore at the top of the key. Bazemore going to take it all the way in, throws up a left-handed shot, no good. That's probably not what they wanted as a very first shot, Tommy.
No, I agree. Don't force it.
Firing up a 3, in and out, no good. And Tuscan's going to save it, and they're going to say he saved it again. And Columbus is going to have it. Coming down the other way is going to be Cossey. He's going to pull up in between the circles. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Going to give it up to Hutchins. Hutchins now has it on the left wing. 2-0 here, Columbus here early. Hutchins going to pull up, throw up a shot, no good. He's going to run down his rebound. Throws it up, puts it up and in.
Nice hustle by Anton.
Hutchins going to follow his own shot, puts it up and in. It's going to tie the score up here at 2 with 19 minutes to go. And they're going to get it inside. Nice pass and a foul.
Real nice.
And making the basket is going to be Condi.
Real nice pass by Darnell Tubbs right there.
Foul's going to be on number 34, Bazemore. That'll be his first foul. So Condi will be on the line to complete the 3-point play. Condi's free throw on the way. And it's good. He puts it in, so he completes a 3-point play, makes it 5-2. 18:54 to go here in this first half. Looks like they're going to be in a man-to-man is Columbus. They get it now to Clark. Clark is going to get it to Bazemore. Bazemore is going to square up to the basket. He's going to throw up a shot, no good. And Kareem Baker's trying to get for it, does not get it. Cozy's coming down it with Columbus. Cozy's going to give it up now to Conti. Conti's going to go in and puts it in.
Charge.
Say it's a charge. Wow.
Wow. It's kind of iffy. I mean, it was practically under the basket when the contact happened, but a charge call on Muhammad Conti for Columbus State takes the basket off the board.
And that'll be his first foul. So one foul apiece for each team, but Cincinnati trailing here 5-2. Marquise Wilson now has it. He didn't start the last couple games. He's starting here tonight. Going to go off to his left. Going to go all the way now, take it to the basket, and it's stuck in between the rim there. So the ball's going to go out of bounds. It stays here with Cincinnati. Getting out there, Daniel Karloff, if you're out there listening, Dad said you could stay up for the first half here, buddy. So you can drop us an email at usbnsports@yahoo.com and let us know where you're listening. If there's anybody up in Columbus listening. Hutchins down in the corner. He's going to fire up a shot, no good.
Nice.
Wilson with the rebound goes the opposite side. I think he got a block. Throws a shot, no good. Tipped up and around. Bazemore has it. Shot is no good. He's going to tip it back up and in. So Bazemore tips it, puts it in. The only thing I didn't like about that is his screaming after he made the basket.
Yeah, you don't want to do any of that this early in the game especially. And, just be consistent with it.
And not a very good three-point shot attempt by Turson. His shot was no good. Cincinnati's going to come down the other way. Clark thought he had a three-pointer, but he didn't take it. He's going to drive into the basket, throws up a shot. He lost control of the ball. Bazemore has it. And what do we got here?
That's going to be 2 on Conti, I believe. Yep.
Foul's going to be on 33. That'll be Conti. That'll be 2. Checking into the ballgame for the first time is going to be Henson.
So that's a big early foul right there for Conti, picking up 2. He may be sitting for a while.
Yeah, he definitely will be sitting for a while. Marquise Wilson taking the ball out of bounds, try to get it into Hutchins. Probably wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, you throw a lazy pass in this game, and it's going the other way every time. These guys are too fast, too athletic.
And Wilson taking the ball out of bounds. Going to get it to Bazemore. Bazemore in between the circles gets it into Baker. Baker going to power his way, throws up a shot. He got fouled. And that foul's going to be on number 45, Big George Harper. Oh, 32. I'm sorry. They called that on Turson. So that'll be his first. I thought it was on Harper.
I'll tell you what. I think Coach is definitely making the inside game a premium right now. They've gone inside just every time down the floor. But if you're going to go in there, this is what you better do right here.
Absolutely. Baker's got to make his first one.
And he didn't do it.
But maybe he's starting Bazemore to get more foul, you know what I'm saying, to save some of the other guys. So Baker will be on the line for his second free throw. It scores here 5-4 Columbus up on Cincinnati State here in a very important league game. Next free throw on the way. He doesn't make either one of them, Tommy. That ain't good. And Harper gets the rebound. He's going to give it up now to Conti. Conti coming down the other way. Cincinnati going to trap. They're going to have it wide open down there. They had a guy open, didn't give it to him. Now they do. They get it inside to number 50, and that is Henson. That was down low. No one knew who to guard. So that's going to put him up 7-4. Bazemore now has it. Backing his way down. It's going to spin.
Nice move.
Throws it up, and he gets fouled as he's going to the basket.
Nice move by Dwayne right there.
Foul's going to be on number 50. So Henson picks up his first foul. And Bazemore's going to shoot 2.
I love the aggressive move down the baseline right there by Bazemore. We were missing that early in the year. Much more under control on that move than he's been in the past.
So Bazemore on the line. Left-handed shot on the way is good. Coming out is going to be Baker. Coming in will be Cody Martin. So Bazemore again on the line for his second free throw. Cincinnati trailing here 7-5. Free throw's good, so he makes both of them. 7-6, 17:08. And looks like we're going to have Will Clark checking in for Bazemore. So Bazemore did a nice job while he was in the game.
Yeah, if he can rotate these guys and get production, Cincinnati State is a much more dangerous team, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. He was holding on to him, Clark was. They didn't call it. Harper now has it. He's going to give it up now quickly. Coming down the other way is going to be Columbus State pulling up for a jump shot. Good. Nice shot by Tubbs on the baseline, and now they're up 9-6. Clark on the right side now. And there's going to be a push on Clark.
You know, and the last time we had a home game, he picked up 2 offensive fouls fairly early on, so he's got to be careful. He's got to be able to stay under control right there. If he doesn't have position right away, just back off and try and get it back.
So he does pick up the foul. They get it into Tubbs now, down in the corner. Giving it up to, excuse me, I didn't see who that was. Now they give it to Connie. Connie gives it up inside, and what happened there? Ooh, he just threw a fist at him.
Marquise tied him up right there. He was wide open underneath the basket. Marquise saved a bucket right there by tying him up. Alternate possession goes to Columbus State.
So they have it to give it into Harper. Harper at the elbow. Swings it around to Henson. Henson gives it up now to Casey. Throws up a shot. It is no good, and it goes out of bounds. They tried to save it. They said he did. Wow. And Tubbs throws up a shot. Oh, they call it late foul. It's going to be on Clark. He's going to pick up 2, Tommy. That'll be his second. He's probably going to have to come out of the ball game.
That's not good right there to pick up 2 that quickly.
So,
but Cozy missed that first shot, Dan, and everybody kind of fell asleep, thought the ball was going to go out of bounds. The only person that didn't was Cozy. Went in and saved it to his teammate.
So on the line will be Tubbs, number 22.
Tubbs right now is the story. 2 points, but 3 assisted buckets right now by Tubbs, so he's finding the open guy. Very active.
So Garrett and also Brown checking into the ball game. Checking in for Columbus State will be Kendrick Ward checking in for the first time. Free thrown away by Tubbs. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Hutchins. I think Hutchins might be the key to this game, Tom.
I think so, too. He's going to have to play huge. He's going to have to be able to get to the basket on drives.
Marquise Wilson's going to flip it back to Garrett. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. Got fouled. No call. Martin's going to run down and rebound. Marquise Wilson now has it in the corner. He's going to drive in, pull up, throw up a shot.
Nice.
In. Good job. Nice shot by Marquise Wilson. It's going to make it a 10-8 ball game. And Columbus State now bringing the ball down. It's going to be Cozy. Cozy pushed off, no call. Bring it back now. Try to throw it in, and there's Cincinnati to run it down.
No,
he throws a bad pass, and Tubbs tries to save it, and Cincinnati has it, and there's going to be Anton Hutchins from Garrett, and that's going to tie the score up here at 10 with 15:45 to go here in this first half. Giselle Garrett having those red shoes, Tommy.
Yeah.
Going to get it now down in the corner to, I didn't see who that was, Tommy. Tubbs now has it. Bad pass, and it's going to be deflected, and it'll be number 32, and that's Turson to Tubbs. Swing it over now to Cozy. Cozy has it. 12 on a shot clock. Get it down in the corner to Tubbs. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. Good. Nice shot by Tubbs. He puts it in. That's going to make it a 13-10 ball game.
But he can't play defense much better than that.
And Marquise Wilson flips it back to Hutchins. Hutchins going to pull up, fires up a shot, and makes it. Nice shot. It's going to be a two-pointer. He puts it in. That's going to make it 13-12, 15:01. Just going under 15 minutes here in this ball game.
Anton Hutchins, Cincinnati State, 6 points already.
And not a good pass. Get it down in the corner to Cozy. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. Good. Wow.
My goodness. They are not shy. They are firing, and they are dangerous.
Hitting 2 3-pointers. It's going to make it 16-12. Again, they beat Lakeland by 1 point. We saw how good Lakeland was. Marquise Wilson, again, man-to-man for Columbus. To Giselle Garrett down in the corner. Garrett trying to get a screen. Garrett's going to spin out, bring it back around. Trying to set it up. They got 14 on the shot clock. Garrett trying to get a screen. They got nothing going here, Tommy.
No, not at all.
Garrett jumps off,
he walked,
up a shot, puts it in and out. No good. He walked big
time.
Devontae
Brown.
But Brown's going to put it in. Should have been a travel. No call. 16-14. Cincinnati trailing here. 14:06 to go in this first half. Get it down to Turson. Turson has it on the corner. And who are they going to call the foul on?
It's either, I don't know.
It's going to be on Marquise
and
Wilson.
Wilson said something. The official kind of did a double take. The intensity level is a little bit higher than it usually is.
Yeah, it looks like checking back in will be Charles Clark. Coming out will be Marquise Wilson, or is it Antoine Hutchins is going to come out? So Columbus State will be taking the ball out of bounds. They're up here 16-14. 14 minutes to go in this first half. Swing it around to Harper. Harper looking inside, nothing there. Give it to Cozy. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. Good.
Goodness.
Wow. Woo. It's a three-pointer. It's going to make it now 19-14. Marquise Wilson now has it. Has it at the top of the key. Flips it back now to Giselle Garrett, to Clark. Clark swings it back now to Marquise Wilson. Wilson going to drive in at the free throw. Got a shot blocked, and George Harper's going to bring it down. So good defense by Columbus. And they give it up now to number 5, Ward. Ward has it. Going to flip it back now to Cozy. Cozy on the right side. Cincinnati net man-to-man. They're trailing here 19-14. And Tubbs going to drive baseline. Tries to kick it down to Harper. No good, but good defense by Cincinnati. And Martin going to outlet it to Giselle Garrett. Garrett has it on the right side. Garrett between his legs. Looking inside for Brown, but he's got nothing there. They got 22 on the shot clock. Gets his screen, he's going to drive all the way in, kicks it to Marquise Wilson. Wilson's going to drive baseline, throws up a shot. Good.
Nice. All right.
Marquise Wilson drives baseline. It's going to make it now 19-18 with 12:45 to go in this first half. And
man, they don't stop, Dan. They do not stop.
And that foul's going to be on Giselle Garrett. That'll be his first. Checking back in will be Kareem Baker and Hutchins. And I kind of like his rotation here, keeping guys fresh because it's going to be a big factor tonight.
Yeah, these guys. Cozy got the ball, and he was on a dead sprint down the court.
And I think the ref is telling them to watch their mouths because I think they're starting to run on both teams. And they get it to Harper now. Harper has it on Baker. Going to drive all the way in, takes it to the back. Oh, and they call a late foul on Baker. And I think he's going to take a one-on-one on him every time.
They're going to call that on Charles Clark.
That'll be Clark's first foul. Coming in for the first time will be number 1, Jordan Watson will be checking in for the first time for Columbus. Big George Harper on the line. First free throw on the way, good.
George is pretty well put together.
Yes, he is. Torson checking out of the ball game.
George is a sophomore out of Philadelphia.
Very big boy. Free throw on the way. Good. He puts both of them in, so it's going to make it a 21-16 ball game. 12:31 to go. Giselle Garrett now bringing the ball down court. And Garrett is going to take it all the way in. Bring it back out. They get it to Baker at the free throw line. No good, but there is Antoine Hutchins. He got fouled and no call. And spinning up, throwing it up high off the glass and putting it up and in is Devontae Brown. So Cincinnati's got it under to a three-point, 21-18. Tubbs try to get it inside. Not a very good pass.
He wasn't looking.
And Brown's going to give it up now to Hutchins. Hudson give it back to Brown. Brown's going to take it all the way in.
All right, Devontae.
So Devontae Brown running the court. That's going to make it a one-point ball game, 21-20.
6 points, 3 steals for Devontae Brown.
And coming all the way down the other way is going to be Watson. Watson's going to give it back up to Cozy now. Cozy on the left side. Trying to throw a bad pass. Should have been a foul. No call. And what do we got here?
Well, they're going to separate Hutchins and Ward, Cozy. I believe.
Yep, Ward.
Is he going to call it?
What? So double fouls. They called it on.
So Hutchins and Ward each get technicals.
So would you say it was on Ward?
Yeah.
Ward and
Hutchins, and those are fouls that you hate to give up because you can't afford to lose an Anton Hutchins in a game like this.
Absolutely not. So taking the ball out of bounds is going to be Columbus. They're up here 21-20, 11:35 to go. Tubbs is going to get it inside. Back to Tubbs' baseline. He's going to fire up a shot. Good, man. That's a smooth shot.
Yeah, he's smooth.
And they just gave a tee to Tubbs.
Yeah, see, they're going to watch him now. And you know what? The thing is, these guys that have picked up these technicals, they get another one, they're gone. So they got to be careful. So on 22, so Tubbs hits the shot, and he's going to pick up a technical for taunting. And that's 3 technicals right now that have been handed out in a matter of 10 seconds.
So Cody Henson set to check back into the ball game for Columbus State. Free throws put up and in. It's going to make it 23-21.
Yeah, the officials, I give them credit. They're going to stop it. They're going to stop it right now, or this game is going to get out of control. And, the intensity level is so high, but you got to be able to play within the rules.
So makes both free throws. It's going to make it 23-22, 11:25 to go here in this first half. And now Cincinnati will get the ball. So that's a pretty big technical foul there.
Yeah, that's very bad. I think that's very bad. I mean, Tubbs is now, 3 of 4 from the field. He's got 7 points already, 3 assists, and a block.
Giselle Garrett now has it on the left. Gets it inside to Bazemore. He gets double teamed. Crosses it over now to Hutchins. Hutchins looking inside. Gets it into Kareem Baker. Back to Hutchins. Hutchins, I should have fired it up.
There you go.
Baker gets it.
Come on, Baker. Nice.
Up and under. Good job by Baker. Went from his left to his right, and Cincinnati has the first lead of the night.
Great move using the rim as keeping the defense away from him.
And Bazemore should have been a foul. And again, there's another foul. I mean, they got to call some of those. Bring it around now to Cozy. Cozy has it on the left side. And they're battling hard down there, Tommy. Get it now to inside to Harper. Harper gets double teamed, and it's going to be a
travel
call. Wow.
And you know what? Cincinnati State, great help defense by Bazemore, came and cut off that baseline, and Harper had nowhere to go. They kept their hands straight up in the air, and Harper ends up traveling with the basketball. But I'll tell you what, this is a battle right here. This is going to be a fun one.
Absolutely.
No question.
So 24-23 is our score here, and Columbus State's going to call it. They called a timeout. They called a full timeout, and Tommy, it looks like the plan for Cincinnati State is to get the ball inside and try to get them in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, I agree, and Columbus State's guards are phenomenal. And I think that offsets a little bit of the offensive advantage they have at the guard position. But I'll tell you what, they are quick at every position. And with Harper on the inside, he's just a beast.
No kidding.
But right now, Columbus State's starting out on fire, 8 of 12 from the field. So hopefully, they'll cool off a little bit, and Cincinnati State will even it out.
Pull it away a little bit. So Garrett now coming down on the left side, looking inside. Got nothing there. He's going to give it up now to Bazemore. Gets it down in low to Baker. Baker's going to take it up, puts it up and in, right over the top of Harper. So good job by Baker. I tell you what, keep giving him the ball until they stop him.
I agree.
Coming all the way down is going to be Cozy. They get it inside, reversing his way is going to be Harper.
Big man.
And he does a good job, and a very lazy pass by Bazemore almost got stolen. But Garrett now coming down the other way. 26-25, Cincinnati State up. Giselle Garrett on the left side. Going to drive all the way and take it to the basket. Up and in.
All right.
Good job by Giselle Garrett. They weren't ready for that one, Tommy.
All
Coming
right.
down the other way is going to be Watson for Columbus. To Tubbs, to Harper, to give it back to Tubbs. He's going to drive all the way and up and under. Shot is no good, and Baker's going to come up with the rebound. Garrett going to give it up now to Hutchins behind his back. Going to dribble out, in and out of trouble. He's going to throw up a shot. He's going to get fouled.
Counting it.
Whoa,
wow,
no way.
That was early, wasn't it? Wow. I didn't think that was going to count.
So Hanson's going to pick up his second foul, Tommy, and they're going to count that basket. I thought no way in heck. It was almost like NBA continuation there.
You got Muhammad Condi and Cody Henson both with 2 fouls already. You got Ward and Tubbs with a technical each. And you got Anton Hutchins going to the line to complete a 3-point play, and he's already got 10 points.
Well, we see Robertson checking in for the first time tonight. But George Harper better watch it.
A whole lot of talking.
He better watch it.
Whole lot of talking going on between George Harper and the official, and he's got to just settle down a little bit. He's going to have his eye on him, I guarantee that.
And Hutchins getting ready to shoot a free throw. Complete the 3-point play. He does. That's big. So Cincinnati up here 6 at 31-25. 9:34 to go in this first half. Bringing the ball down is going to be Cozy now. Going to give it to Watson. Watson has it on the left wing now. He's going to fire up a 3-point shot. Good.
They all can make them,
wow.
I think.
Big shot by him. That's going to cut it now to 31-28. Marquise Wilson now has it. We're going to have a foul.
Go. I'm telling you, it's going to be on 5th. That's Cody Henson's 3rd foul. They are going to keep this game clean, and the players have got to adjust to this.
So Bazemore will be on the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Checking back into the ballgame will be number 5, Kendrick Ward. He was the one that picked up the technical foul earlier. Pinch. Free throws in and out, no good. Rebounded by Harper. That's the word, Tommy.
Pinch.
Coming down the other way now is going to be Cozy. Cozy's going off to his left, takes it all the way to the basket, running shot up and good.
He got fouled on
I'll
that
tell you
one.
what, that's a big-time mismatch with Robertson on him because Cozy will take him all day long. Marquise Wilson looking inside. Oh, bad pass. And coming down the other way now, and there's a spin-off. And Watson has it, gets it down in the corner to Turson. Turson, Cincinnati in that man-to-man. 8:40 to go, Cincinnati up here by 1, 31-30. Driving all the way in is going to be Watson. They're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on number 2, Marquise Wilson. That'll be his second foul. Giselle Garrett will be checking back into the ballgame.
Jordan Nelson is going to go to the line for the first time. He's got a 3-pointer under his belt tonight.
Who do you say that is?
And Jordan Nelson.
I got Jordan Watson.
Where did I get Nelson?
I have no idea. We'll go with it if you want.
Huh. I'm going to have to talk to my secretary.
So Watson on the line for his second free throw. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And there's Giselle Garrett running it down. Going to pull up, he's going to bring it back out. Good job by him.
No.
Oh, not a very good pass at all.
Come on.
So they're going to turn it over, and coming down the other way is going to be Cozy. Cozy has it on the left side. Cozy brings it back over to his right. 25 on a shot clock. They get it down in the corner. Watkins going to fire up another 3-point shot. No good, but running it down is going to be Columbus State. And Ward had it. He's going to give it up to Watson. They're going to call a foul out front. 34, that's going to be on Bazemore. That's going to be his second.
I guarantee you one thing, Dan. There will be people fouling out of this game.
Absolutely.
Because nobody is adjusting to how these officials are calling it. You've got to adjust your game and not play quite as physical as what you are in the first couple minutes. They're not going to let it happen.
Charles Clark and Martin checking back into the ballgame. Free throw on the way. Watkins makes it. Or Watson's, I'm sorry. Devontae Brown's going to check back in.
So you got Brown coming back in, and Baker's going to take a quick rest. Devontae Brown had 6 points in his first stint in the game with 3 steals.
On the line again, Watson. He's going to fire up another a free throw. He's going to put it up and in. That's going to make them with a 1-point lead at 32-31 with 8:01, just under 8 minutes, to go in his first half. Giselle Garrett for Cincinnati coming down to his left. Going to spin off to his right. Goes to his left now. Clark's going to fire up one shot. Is off the front of the rim. No good. And Ward's going to run it down for Columbus. Ward's going to take it all the way down. He's getting it knocked out of his hands and going to get down in the corner to Cozy. Get it inside. Back to Cozy. He fakes a 3-pointer. He's going to bring it back out again. 7:34 to go in this game. Cincinnati State trailing 32-31. Cozy, nice crossover in between the circles, throws up a shot, no good, and it's going to be Brown with the rebound. And Garrett quickly coming down the other way. He's going to take it. Should have been a moving screen. Spins, throws up a shot, and he's going to walk with the basket.
That's 2 turnovers by Garrett on fast breaks. Hey, you got to stay a little more under control. He did a double spin on that.
And Robertson's going to check back into the ballgame. Also checking in will be number 22 for Columbus. That'll be Tubbs.
And you can see already that you don't lose a whole lot when they interchange these 4 guards for Columbus State. You don't lose a whole lot in speed. You don't lose a whole lot in shooting ability.
Let's swing it over now to Watson. Get it to Tubbs down in the corner. Back to Watson. Swing it over and out to Turson. Turson back to Watson. He's going to fire up a 3-point shot. Good. Wow. That was a big 3-pointer, Tommy. Anton Hutchins going to drive all the way in, and he throws up a shot, and could have been a foul on him, on Hutchins. Foul's going to be on number 32, and that's going to be on Turson. That'll be his second foul.
Yeah, the reason I think it wasn't on the offense was I think he was moving his feet trying to backpedal and couldn't get set. And Hutchins just attacked him too quickly. And Mr. Hutchins came to play tonight.
Yes, he did. So he'll be on the line for a free throw. First free throw's no good. Checking back in will be number 3, Cozy.
He had a quick 15-second break there.
So here comes Anton Hutchins again for his second free throw. And free throw's good. It's going to make it a 35-32 ball game. 6:53 to go here in this first half. Dan Albertson, Tom Benassi here on USBN Sports and Anderson Community Television. And bringing it over now is Watson. He's hit a couple big three-pointers. Cincinnati trying to do that trap. Watson's going to spin out of it, get it to Ward. Ward drives to the basket. Nice job hanging up in the air. Puts it up and in. And they're up now 37-32. Giselle Garrett now. Garrett spins out of it. Had a screen. Swings it over now to Hutchins. Hutchins is going to fire up a shot from the wing. Good.
A two-pointer.
Anton Hutchins is, I'm telling you what, he's feeling it, Tommy.
No doubt about it. He's got 14 points already.
37-34, 6:14 to go in his first half. Oh, try to throw it in. Bad pass. Harper wasn't ready. Garrett's going to give it up to Hutchins. He's going to give it back to Brown. Brown throws a shot up, no good. And Hutchins going to get the rebound. He throws it up and almost puts it in. But Anton Hutchins is a man amongst men today. Who's it on, 32, Tom?
Yeah, no.
45. Harper, that'll be his first. Hutchins on the line. Free throw's good. Check it in. It'll be Kareem Baker in for Devontae Brown.
Doing a great job of rotating.
I agree.
Both coaches are just doing a great job of getting the players in and out, keeping them rested.
37-35, 6 minutes to go in this first half. Cincinnati State and Columbus State. Columbus State comes in as the number 9, or excuse me, as the number 9 team in the country.
6.
6? Oh, do I have 9? 6 team in the country, and it's going to be a kick ball. It'll go out of bounds. Columbus will stick with it. They are it. Columbus comes in with a record of 17-2 and 3-1. And Daniel Carlisle out there listening to watching Dad's game. He's going to give you about 5 more minutes, 5:57 to go, and you got to go to bed, buddy. So taking the ball out of bounds will be Columbus. It'll be Ward taking the ball out. Ward's going to give it into Cozy. Cincinnati's going to be in man pressure, and it's going to be Robinson. That's a big-time mismatch, Tommy. Cozy gives it down in the corner to Tubbs. Tubbs gets off the screen, spins in between the circles, throws up a shot, air ball, no good. Robinson with the rebound. Going to give it up now to Garrett. Gives it to Antoine Hutchins. Hutchins going to alley-oop it or give it to Baker. Baker comes up on the other side, up and in. Good job by Kareem Baker, but more importantly, a good pass by Anton Hutchins. It's going to tie the score up here at 37.
Kareem Baker doing a great job of using the rim as a blocker for the defender.
Cozy's going to drive in, one-handed shot, no good, tipped up and around, and it's going to be Giselle Garrett coming down with it. Garrett's going to give it up now to Hutchins. Hutchins going to take it in and put it in.
And one.
And what do they call
it?
Yes,
sir, they're calling a block. Oh, I thought it was a block. I thought he shifted his body over at the last second.
Yep, they did. So good job by Anton Hutchins, who's really playing well.
Oh, he's just unbelievable right now. He's got 17 points with 5:13 to go in the first half. And Anton comes in averaging 15.1, so he's already past that.
You know who else can be a big factor in this game is Cody Martin.
Yeah, he's been very quiet.
Yeah, we've seen him where he can definitely make some damage in this game, but Hutchins to complete the three-point play, he puts it in. So they're up now 3 at 40-37, 5:13 to go. Coming down is going to be Cozy now. Cozy coming down again. Robertson's going to be guarding him for Cincinnati. Cincinnati in that man-to-man. They're going to double team. Lose control of the basketball. Cincinnati. Martin's going to come up with it, and they're going to say call wow. They said Cincinnati got the timeout. So Cincinnati gets possession and also gets the timeout.
That was nice hustle by Cody Martin going down to the floor to get that ball. And right now, Cincinnati State looks a little bit fresher than Columbus State. 40-37. What a great first half so far.
Yeah, the one guy that we didn't see early for Columbus was Condi, who ended up getting 2 quick fouls, and he's been on the bench pretty early, probably within the first couple minutes of that game. So yeah, I'm sure he's going to make a big difference when he's in there.
Yeah, he comes in averaging 10 points a game. So, I mean, he's one of their 4 double-figure scorers. And to lose him as quickly as they did, I mean, it definitely has to hurt. Now they've got, 3 players with 2 fouls? 1 with 3 and 2 more with 2 fouls. So their big men are in foul trouble except for Harper. And Cincinnati State continues to attack. Anton Hutchins, any chance he gets, he's taking the ball to the basket, and it's paying out. 18 points, I'm sorry. A great first half by Anton.
Cincinnati up here 40-37. Just at 5 minutes to go here in this first half.
And as big as this game is, Dan, I want to say that in, 6 years, I think, that we've been doing this, nothing gets bigger than when Trent Calloway's in the house.
Is he here?
He's up in the stands, I believe, in the blue sweatsuit.
Absolutely. Trent Calloway.
Favorite surge player.
Yep. 40-37, 4:51 to go. Garrett. Hutchins, he's going to fire up a three-point shot. In and out, no good. And it's going to be rebounded and controlled by number 20, Irby. And that is Early. It's the first time we've seen him in a ball game tonight. Swing it over now to Tubbs. Tubbs has it. Cincinnati trying to do a double team. They try to get it inside, and they do. And shot is up and good. Nice shot by Ward, who puts it up and in. It's still now a 1-point game at 40-39. Hutchins gets it inside to Baker. He loses control, spins, throws up a shot, no good, tipped up and around. And Cincinnati's going to have it, but I think they're going to call what?
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession stays here with Cincinnati.
Good. Also, I think Hutchins and Martin both had that ball along with a player for Columbus State.
They're going to get it now to Martin. Martin gets it up high to Hutchins, to Garrett.
Now,
and they get it to Martin. Martin's going to get it up and in.
Nice recovery.
They didn't do a very good job. They did a good job defending, but good job. They knew that it was going to be a lob right away.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be Tubbs.
You got to give Martin all the credit on that one.
And Tubbs going to dribble off to the side and going to cross-court it to Cozy. Cozy is going to drive all the way in, and he's going to be fouled by Giselle Garrett. Tell you what, getting very testy, Tommy.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. And the guards are so quick and so strong that these officials are going to have a tough time deciding how closely they want to call this game, because you could almost call a foul every time one of them drives to the basket.
He's going to put one of his free throws in, so that's going to make it a 42-40 ball game. Cincinnati State up on Columbus in a very important league game. Both teams have one loss. Columbus comes in at 3-1, Cincinnati 2-1. Free throw in and out, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Baker. Giselle Garrett coming down for Cincinnati. Cincinnati up by 2. Garrett going off to his left, being guarded by his other number counterpart in Cozy. He's doing a great job on defense.
Wow.
And good job, and they're going to give it to Robinson. Back to Garrett. I'll tell you what, Cozy doing a heck of a job. Garrett's going to drive in, one-handed shot, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Harper. Tubbs coming quickly down the middle, shaking and baking, throws up a shot, fouled, but he puts it in.
What a great
over the top of his shoulder.
Great shot by Darnell Tubbs. Over the shoulder layup with the defender right on him. Beautiful shot by Darnell, and he now has 9 points to go with 4 assists and a block. So he's played a really nice first half, and Glenn Cozy comes in as the leading scorer at 18.2. He's out of Flint, Michigan, and he now has 9 points for himself. So they're kind of spreading it out. Kendrick Ward, I think, has been a big key for them in the first half, getting a couple key rebounds and a couple nice shots inside. So they're like Cincinnati State. They keep coming at you.
So it's going to be 42-42, 3:14. Again, coach calls a timeout. I guess he's probably going to try to change something up. But you know what? Just a lot of intensity here with not only the players but the coaches. And Tommy, we've always had a good game when these two teams play.
Oh yeah, it's never. Even the one time when they won by 25, it was still.
What do we got?
Shot clock. Shot clock. I thought we were going to have another double T.
They wanted the music off.
Oh, okay.
So Cincinnati will take the ball out of bounds. 3:04 to go. 42-42. Get it to Cody Martin. Gets it inside to Baker. Baker gets double, triple team. Oh, he traveled with the ball. Tommy, you know, they not only they bring video guys here a couple more times. They know a lot of these plays, what Cincinnati's going to run. I think if one team scouts anybody really hard, it's Columbus against Cincinnati State.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. I mean, this is a big time. You almost want to call it a grudge match, but, you know, like I said, they're always two of the top teams in the league.
Oh, wow.
Man, oh, that's 3 3-pointers for Jordan Watson. Hits another one from the corner to give him 11 points.
And he does, 45-42. 2:31 to go. Garrett's going to drive all the way in on a baseline. It's going to give it back up. Cody Martin. Garrett has it 18 on the shot clock. Kick it down into Hutchins. Hutchins going to drive baseline. He throws it up, off the glass, no good. Tipped up and in, and it's going to be controlled by Columbus. What do we got here?
That I don't know.
Foul's going to be on
Cody Martin.
That'll be his first. So we're going to go down the other way here and I guess shoot some free throws.
So Cody Martin picks up his first foul. You've got number 20, Emmanuel Irby, going to the line. First time. But Jordan Watson on fire right now, 3 for 4 from three-point land. And he comes in only averaging 4.9 a game.
Wow. Free throws put up and in. So here he is, ready for a second free throw. Looks like Bazemore's going to set the check in for Cincinnati. Free throw's good.
Got it. So Columbus State early on, 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Doing a pretty good job.
And Garrett bringing the ball up for Cincinnati. So they're trying to run some kind of an offense. Garrett had to pick it up. Bazemore has it. Bazemore, very lazy pass to Hutchins. Hutchins has it, gives it back now to Garrett. 19 on the shot clock. We got 1:56 to go here in this first half. Garrett has it on the right point. Looking inside, gives it up high to Bazemore. Bazemore looking into Baker. Baker gets it, and there's going to be a push.
Push from behind on number 5.
That's going to be Ward. That'll be his second.
Kareem Baker to the line. He missed his 2 free throws earlier. He's got 6 points. Got to make him in a game like this.
Absolutely. Free thrown away by Baker. In and out, no good. Harper set the check back in for Columbus.
Well, one of the things that Coach Carlisle mentioned to us before the game was that his son may only be 4, but he's very well advanced in his knowledge of basketball. So, Cody, you need to start working on your mom right about now. You got a really good game here going on, 47-42.
Absolutely. So free throws put in by Baker. And you've got about minute 47 before you go to bed, buddy. 47-43. Cincinnati State trailing to Columbus. And man-to-man for Cincinnati, and it's going to be Cozy on the right, going over to his left now. Kicks it down in the corner. He's going to fire up another three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hutchins, and he got hammered as he was going for the rebound. I believe that's going to be on number 20, and that'll be on Erlo.
Irby.
Is it Irby?
Irby.
Wow, we got to get a better handwriting, Tommy. We're struggling tonight.
The sad thing is I filled out my own sheet.
So on the line will be Antoine Hutchins.
Anton 6 of 8 so far from the free throw line.
Free throw's good.
Didn't have a whole lot of legs involved in that one.
Hutchins ready for his second free throw. Free throw good, so he puts both of them in. Having a huge night is Hutchins.
Yeah,
47-45.
That puts Anton at 20 points in the first half.
Get it now to Tubbs. Tubbs got it knocked out by Hutchins. Tubbs gets it back now. Driving baseline, he's going to go up, gets fouled.
It's a great shot right there. Taking the foul. A lot of contact and still has the strength to lay that ball in. That was a nice shot.
Foul's going to be on Clark, and that's huge. Uh-oh, Anton Hutchins.
We got Hutchins down on the ground here. I don't know if he got kicked in the belly maybe. But real nice shot there by Darnell Tubbs. And that's going to give him, 11 points.
Yeah, he looks like he did get kicked in the groin. So Tubbs will be on the line to complete the three-point play, 49-45. Columbus State up here on Cincinnati. Free throw on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Bazemore. And coming down the other way is going to be Giselle Garrett. Garrett coming down the other way. Tom, I tell you what, they can get him every time for carrying the basketball, Garrett. Doesn't it look like he's carrying it every time? So we're under 1 minute to go. Garrett coming down the other way. What are they going to say? Moving screen on Bazemore.
That's going to be 2 on Dwayne Bazemore. And they were just standing there waiting for that call, and unfortunately Bazemore's going to pick up a second foul and leave. Devontae Brown will come in for him.
Oh, Bazemore's actually got 3, Tommy.
Really?
I got him for 3, yeah. Coming down the other way now is going to be Cozy. Cozy has it. Oh, it goes off his leg. Wow.
That's a big turnover with 46 seconds left.
So Brown will be taking the ball out of bounds for Cincinnati. They're going to get it to Anton Hutchins. I imagine he might be the last one to touch the ball, Tommy. 49-45. Columbus State up on Cincinnati, about a 10-second differential on a game clock and a shot clock. And Hutchins went all the way and got it knocked away from him. They got some serious numbers, Tom. And he's going to drive all the way to the basket was Cozy, and he got fouled. Foul's going to be on Garrett.
That's going to
be his
3.
third.
Wow.
Free throws on the way is good. So Cozy puts it in. Very high scoring first half, Tommy.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That gives Glenn Cozy 10 points.
Cozy's next shot, in and out, no good. Rebounded high. So got 30 seconds to go in this game. Going to give it up now to Charles Clark. Clark has it on the left side. 22 seconds to go in his first half. Clark trying to make something happen. Clark's going to take it all the way to the basket. Takes it up. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Columbus State. Are going to outlet it. They got numbers again, Tommy. Cozy's going to take it all the way and lay it up and in. Oh, excuse me, that's Watson. 4 seconds. Hutchins going to have to hurry up. And he's going to have to fire up a shot. It is no good.
Hold on, we're going to call a 3-point foul here.
Wow.
3-shot foul by Jordan Watson. 35 feet from the basket. He's going to get called. And Anton Hutchins is going to get 3 shots out of this. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Absolutely unbelievable. At the buzzer. And one of the players for Columbus State, one of the players for Columbus State right here in front of the bench got ran over by a Cincinnati State player. They wanted a foul called. They didn't get it. At the same time, they're calling a foul on Watson with Anton Hutchins shooting the ball. And I'll tell you what, Harper is going to end up getting a tee.
Yeah, he is.
He is talking way too much to the officials.
So they're going to come down here and they're going to shoot 3 free throws here with 0.4 of a second.
And Anton will shoot another free throw here.
And he puts it in. This is huge, Tommy. Can make a big point of this game.
Yeah, Anton now 9 of 11 from the free throw line in the first half. Unbelievable.
Free throw away. In and out, no good. Going to have one more free throw.
So this final play right here, this final play of the half, did nothing to douse the intensity.
Yeah, not at all. So Hutchins ready for his next free throw. Free throw on the way, good. So he puts it in. It's going to make it 52-47. 4/10 of a second, and they're going to throw up a shot. It is no good. So we're going to be joined by Coach Tate here in a few minutes. And we're joined by Coach Tate. And Coach, unbelievable first half there, 52-47.
Yeah, a great game, man. You know, every time Columbus State coming here, it's going to be a great game. They play hard. We know that coming in, and we just got to match their intensity.
And you got Anton Hutchins, unbelievable first half, man. He has been on fire.
Well, when he's aggressive, he's really, really good when he's aggressive. We got to keep him aggressive in the second half. Hopefully, he can continue keep giving us buckets.
Anything different that you're going to do here in the second half?
We got to get out on their shooters. They hit a couple threes out on us early in the game. We got to get back, match up, and do a better job of rebounding, keep them in one shot.
Got to like the way the referees are controlling the game too, because it was kind of getting testy there for a little bit.
I think they're doing a great job. This is probably one of the best officiated games we've had around here in a while.
I agree, Coach. We'll talk to you. Good luck in the second half. All right. So Coach Tate joining us there, getting his thoughts, and Tommy, they're just going to have to stick to it.
Yeah, no doubt, and I think they're going to have to get a little better production both offensively and defensively out of their guard position in order to keep up with these Columbus State guards. Very talented. Tubbs, Watson, Cozy, they're strong all the way down. Now their big men will be able to come back in the game that had 2 and 3 fouls. So we're going to see how the first 5 minutes plays out in this second half.
Absolutely. So Tom and I will take a break. Our score here at halftime, 52-47. We'll be back with second half action right after this. Hi, everyone. I'm Dan Albers, joined here with Tom Benassi, getting ready to start our second half. Our score here, 52-47. And, Tom, it was a pretty unbelievable, kind of not testy, but just everybody was playing with a lot of emotions in that first half.
Yeah, and Cincinnati State, Anton Hutchins is definitely the man. 6 of 11 from the field, 10 of 13 from the free throw line, 22 points. What a great first half, followed by Baker with 7, Devontae Brown with 6. And the story right now for Columbus State, 2 reasons why Cincinnati State's going to have to play a very good second half. Columbus State shot 64% from the field for 2-point shots.
Wow.
60% 3-point shots.
That is big, and that's definitely the difference of this.
If they keep that up, it's going to be an uphill battle for Cincinnati State. And you got Watson for Columbus State leading the way, coming in averaging 4.9 points a game, and he's leading the way with 13 right now.
Wow, that's big. So, again, Daniel Carlisle out there, Coach's son. Your dad said you should be in bed by now, but he understands how pretty much you like this game. So hopefully, not hopefully for you. I'm sure you want to see your dad win, but we're kind of homers here. So, but 52-47, we're just getting ready to start the second half. Columbus State will be taking the ball out to start the second half. Looks like Cincinnati's got the same starters maybe in the second. No,
yep.
Bazemore's not starting.
No, yeah, Brown instead of Bazemore.
And Cincinnati net man-to-man. Get it all the way. Nice steal by Marquise Wilson. We didn't see a lot of him in that first half, Tommy. Marquise going to drive all the way down, throws up a shot. It is no good. Hutchins with the rebound. Hutchins gets it into Baker. Baker throws up a shot, no good. Tipped up and in, no good again. And it's going to be rebounded by Conti. We didn't see much of him. Coming down is going to be it's Torson that's going to put it up and in. So 54-47.
And that's a first bucket for Brooks Turson.
Marquise Wilson on the left-hand side. Marquise going to drive to the baseline, throws up a shot off the side of the backboard. That wasn't a very good shot at all. So coming down the other way, they're going to quickly give it into Conti. Up, under, throws up a shot. Good. Wow. Columbus State has answered quickly.
Yeah, that's not the way you wanted to start the second half, I can tell you that right now. And not a good sign for Cincinnati State right there. You've got 2 misses by Marquise Wilson, and somebody's going to get a warning right now on the Columbus State bench for slamming the chair. So it's going to be interesting to see, because I think these officials may be calling this second half a little tighter than what they did in the first half to keep it under control. So it's going to be interesting to see what team is able to adapt to that and which team isn't.
Absolutely. But again, you have to take your hats off to the referees. Unfortunately, you saw that in the UC Xavier game where they didn't take control of the game. You can't say that here with the referees here tonight. So calling a good game and also taking control of this game. They just came over and warned the coach for Columbus State, and I think he was warning Connie, telling him to watch what he was doing. So good job by the officials, and Columbus State up here 56-47.
Yeah, not much going on besides Anton Hutchins for Cincinnati State on the offensive end. Baker's had some opportunities. Had a nice little stretch where he was powering it up inside. But Columbus State, you got Posey and Tubbs, the two leading scorers with 10 and 12 respectively. So they're doing their job.
And Charles Clark now is bringing the ball up the court for Cincinnati. Marquise Wilson's going to drive all the way and throws up a fading shot. Good. Good job by Marquise Wilson. It looks like maybe that's the plan to get him on track because he's taken the last 3 shots.
Yeah, he's driven all 3 times, so they must see something to where he's got an advantage there.
And it's going to be Tubbs on a wing. Tubbs gets it into not a good pass.
Yeah, that was not a good pass.
And they're going to call it foul, I believe.
I think so too.
Foul's going to be on 45, and that is going to be on Harper. That'll be his second foul. We got Will Clark that checked in earlier. He's in a ball game now. He picked up 2 quick fouls early on and hasn't really been a factor in this game at all.
He's got to watch it because he was already having words with Harper down the other end. So he's got to watch it or he's going to be sitting on the bench real quick.
So Cincinnati taking the ball out of bounds. They're trailing here 56-49, 18-22 to go here in this second half. Marquise Wilson trying to get a screen. He does from... It looked like he was over and back there. They get it back in the corner now to Hutchins. Hutchins, not a very good pass.
If they're going to give him 3.5 feet to shoot that, he's going to shoot it.
Absolutely. So Cincinnati takes the ball out of bounds, so there's 19 on the shot clock. Wilson taking the ball out of bounds. I got to get it in. Get it into Will Clark. Out now to Charles Clark. Cody Martin's wide open down there to get him the ball. Charles Clark's going to drive in. Throws up a shot. Off balance, no good. Cody Martin with the rebound. He's going to throw it up and get fouled.
And 1. Nice.
Foul's going to be on number 32, and that'll be on Turson. That'll be his third.
Cody Martin now at 4 points. We definitely need a little more production out of him in this second half. And he gets the miss by Charles Clark, puts it up, takes some contact, and he's going to go for a 3-point play right now.
So Martin will be on the line to complete the 3-point play. Free throw on the way is no good. And it's going to be a foul over the back.
So that's going to be a foul on Charles Clark. That'll be his second. Or no.
That's his third. I got 3 for him.
Man, I missed some fouls earlier.
So Columbus will be taking the ball out of bounds. 56-51, 17:53 to go here in this ball game. Very good, exciting first half. Hopefully we'll have a second game in the second half. Bring it around now to Tubbs. Tubbs, nice crossover. He's going to throw up a shot, and it might have been blocked. Hutchins there with the deflection. He's going to come down the other way. Hutchins at the top of the key. Again, Columbus in a man-to-man. 17:29 to go. Hutchins going to drive in, spin, backs his way down, throws up a one-handed shot, no good. Over to back on Martin, no call. It's rebounded by Connie. Coming down the other way now is going to be Cossey. And his shot is up, and his shot is no good. Rebounded by Cody Martin. Martin has it. It's going to give it up now to Charles Clark. He's got Hutchins on the other side. And Hutchins going to take it all the way up and go in. They're going to call a charge. Wow.
Wave off the bucket. And that is going to send Charles Clark to the bench.
So Clark, that's 4 on him, Tommy.
Yeah, that's not we're not going to see him for a while.
They're not going to send him to the bench. He's going to stay in the ballgame. Coach said he knows he's got 4 fouls.
Oh.
And there's going to be a push on Antoine Hutchins. He's got 3 now. I'm sorry, no I don't. I'm on the wrong guy. He's got 2. Hit the wrong guy. So Columbus State will take the ball out of bounds.
Oh, and he dropped the ball.
Wow, he tried to get in the ball in bounds. It goes off his hands out of bounds.
Harper throws it into Jordan Watson, and he bobbled the ball out of bounds.
So now Cincinnati will take the ball out of bounds. They're trailing here 56-51. Going to get it now to Marquise Wilson. Wilson has it, trying to set up their offense. Get it to Martin.
Good.
Oh, diving for the ball, Connie.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Wow.
Oh, whoa. I don't know about this one. They are calling a foul on Condi on that play. He dove on the ground, and I didn't even think he contacted him at all.
I didn't think so either, so he's going to come out of the ball game.
He's going to pick up his 3rd foul, and that might have been the worst call of the game right there.
So now they have the basketball. Marquise Wilson go off to his left, looking inside.
Nope, double technical coming up, I have a feeling. Nope. Yep, double foul. Goodness gracious. That's 3 on Will Clark. And that is going to be 3 on George Harper. Like I said, Dan, the officials are not going to let this get out of control. And if these guys don't adjust the way they're playing, we're going to have a lot of guys found out of this game. I was thinking 30.
So they're going to switch the shot clock to 31. There's a double technical foul since they'll take the ball out of bounds, and they are trailing here 56-51. And it's going to be 5 seconds on Cincinnati, so good job by Columbus, man. They're playing with a lot of emotion here, Tommy.
So Cincinnati State, and I don't remember the last time they were unable to get the ball in bounds.
And to get the ball into Cossey. Cossey has it now, being guarded by Marquise Wilson. Cossey is going to get double teamed. He throws it in. Cody Martin with the steal. He's
good
gonna save it to
hustle.
Will Clark. Good job by Cincinnati. Coming down the other way is going to be Anton Hutchins. Hutchins going to swing it out now to Clark. Clark looking inside to Will Clark. Charles Clark going to bring it back up top. 23 in the shot clock. Going to drive all the way in. It goes off his leg, out of bounds. So another big turnover. Giselle Garrett's going to check into the game. Clark's going to come out. Also checking in for Columbus State's going to be Cody Henson.
And that's 3 chances now Cincinnati State had to cut into this lead, and they did not take advantage of any of those 3.
Cossey coming down the other way. Again, Cincinnati net man-to-man. Get it to Ward on the corner. Ward's going to drive all the way in. He's going to throw up a shot.
Oh,
shot
nice
blocked
block.
by Martin. And there to run it down is Giselle Garrett. Good job by Cody Martin. Get it now to Anton Hutchins. Hutchins going to get it to Clark. Clark's going to take it, and he's going to walk with the basketball. See, Coach kind of likes that, though, the aggressiveness that he had.
Yeah, he had the advantage. I mean, he took him baseline, but unfortunately just got a little ahead of himself. And once again, that's 4 straight trips. We have not taken advantage.
And Robertson now back into the ball game. And they're going to trap, and they get it, and they got plenty of room coming down. Going to get it up, and Tubbs coming up the other way.
Layup.
Nice job by Tubbs. Got it from the left to the right. And Columbus State up here 58-51. And there's, a push off by Marquise Wilson. No call. And they got Anton Hutchins now on the left side. Going between his legs. He's going to pull up, throw up a jump shot. Good.
Got it.
Anton Hutchins. Tell you what, getting very testy down low, too. They're going to have to watch it again.
Yeah, he's watching. So Will Clark better be careful.
And Cincinnati trying to do the trap. Goes off his foot.
No. That's going to be a foul. No, they did not call foul. How did they call a foul right here on Condi and not a foul down there? I have no idea. I was hoping Anton wouldn't dive for that because I thought they'd call foul.
58-53, 15 minutes to go here in this ball game. Coming down the other way is going to be Cossey. Cossey has the ball. Cossey on the left side. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. No good. And running it down in the corner, it's going to go off of Will Clark out of bounds. It'll stay here with Columbus. And, Columbus is struggling a little bit here from the field, too, as well, Tommy. They're giving Cincinnati every opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, we've had, 5 trips to cut it less than 5 and didn't take advantage of them. And you got to get them while they're cold. I knew you could see it coming. You can see it coming. Anton Hutchins picks up a foul.
And that'll be his third.
Man, that's 3. And you got somebody with 24 points. You cannot afford to lose him. He's got to be very careful the next 10 minutes or so because you can't have 24 points in this game going to the bench.
No way. They get the ball inbounds now to Ward. Ward being guarded by Robertson. Ward on the left side. He's struggling dribbling the basketball. Get it now to Cossey. Cossey gets it inside to Henson. Henson cross court. Watson, who had that hot hand in the first half.
Runner. Nice shot.
On a baseline. He puts it up and in. It's going to make it 60-53. Giselle Garrett on the left side now. He's got Will Clark. He's giving it to him. Clark's going to square up to the basket. Backing his way down. Powers way. Throws up a shot. No good. Could have picked up a foul. He didn't. Henson's going to unload it. Coming all the way down the other way is going to be Watson. Gets fouled and in. That should be a technical foul on the bench here. So Clark's going to be out of the ball game.
He's going to be gone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I would love to know why Jordan Watson is only averaging 4.9 points a game because he's on fire. He's 6 of 8 from the field. He's got 17 points. So I don't know where Jordan came from, but he certainly likes playing in this gym.
Absolutely.
Wow, fouling out of the game with 14 minutes to go. Sophomore Charles Clark for Cincinnati State.
Now that hurts. Free thrown away. Good. Nice job by Watson, and now they're up 10 here at 63-53. Coming down the other way now is going to be Marquise Wilson, number 2. It's on the left side. They get it inside of Kareem Baker. Baker backs his way down, spins, up, under, gets fouled. Oh, wow. Wow. Thought he might have got fouled, Tommy.
Boy, the big men have not producing right now for Cincinnati State.
Not at all. So 63-53, 13:44 to go here in this second half. Columbus State playing with a lot of emotion here. And get it down in the corner. They're going to fire up a three-point shot by Tubbs. It is no good. Rebounded by Baker. Going to outlet it to Wilson. They've really got cold here, Tommy, in the second half, and Cincinnati's got to start making some of these shots. Marquise Wilson's going to throw up a shot, puts it up and in. Good job by Marquise Wilson. Kind of stops the drought they had going there.
And that gives Marquise 8 points, so we need to get him going.
Coming down the other way is going to be Watts. He's going to get it inside of Tubbs. He's going to throw up a shot. Good.
Oh, man. So that's 16 for Darnell Tubbs, right on his average.
So Marquise Wilson goes in between 2 defenders, kicks it out to Garrett. Garrett's going to drive in, kick it back. Wilson in the corner, fires a shot, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Robertson. Robertson up, under, shot no good. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on number 22. That'll be on Tubbs. That'll be his second.
So Nick Robertson going to the line, trying to get in the scoring column.
So Robinson will be on the line to shoot 2 shots. Free throw no good, and that's been killing him here, Tommy.
Yeah, you know, you've talked about it so many times that this is such an easy way to kind of kill momentum, get yourself back in the game while the clock stopped, and it's amazing how many teams don't take advantage of it.
Free throw and away.
No
good. Oh,
goodness.
my God, he barely made iron. So Columbus State gets the rebound, and they're quickly coming down, and they've got numbers. And Tubbs, it's a
Nice.
kick ball. (65-55), 12:36 to go.
Good job right there by Marquise Wilson stopping that break. Like you said, they had numbers. They had somebody streaking down the left side of the court going in for a layup if he doesn't knock that ball out of bounds.
So Ward will be taking the ball out of bounds for Columbus. Going to give it to Tubbs. He's going to pull up. No, he's going to kick it down low. Henson's
And
going to go
one.
up and gets fouled.
That's going to be on Garrett. Oh, goodness.
That's 4 on him.
That's 4 on Giselle Garrett. Things are unraveling right now for Cincinnati State. Cody Henson goes to the line with 4 points for the 3-point play.
67-55. Free throw on away. Good. They're kind of pulling away from this one now, Tommy. They're up 13.
Yeah, Cincinnati State's got to find an answer, and they haven't shot 0 for 2 on 3-point shots the whole game, so that's not going to be the answer for them.
Garrett's going to fire up a shot.
Oh,
Good.
wow.
Nice shot by Garrett. And that's going to put them they're down 11 now, but they're going to have to start making a stop, Tommy, because this team is very dangerous up and down this team. And they've got the confidence brewing right now, and there's Tubbs. Going to drive baseline. He gets it down low to Ward. The Ward's going to throw up a shot up and good. Man, they're doing it all over the place, Tommy.
Yeah, Kendrick Ward now with 6 points.
Get it to Hutchins. Hutchins had the ball, looked it inside to Baker, nothing there.
Move.
And Antoine Hutchins throws up a running shot, no good. Cody Martin almost had a rebound, no good. And really, they got nothing offensively moving here, Tommy.
No, nobody was moving on that at all, and Anton just kind of last resort.
And there's going to be a foul on Cincinnati.
I believe it's going to be on Cody Martin.
That is going to be on Martin. That'll be his second.
Once again, the quickness of the Columbus State guards right now are kind of, too much for Cincinnati State's guys to stop. They're getting penetration, and then they're able to dish it off to the next guy for either a layup or a trip to the free throw line.
And that'll give them one free throw. Now they're up 71-57. Still a lot of game left here. Bazemore checks back into the ball game. Free throw on away is good. 72-57.
Down here on Cincinnati State's offensive end, you got to give Cody Hansen a lot of credit. He's done a great job of keeping the ball away from Kareem Baker, because that's one place where you'd like to go to get a little consistency, and he's done a good job of keeping the ball out of there.
There'll be a timeout called by Cincinnati. So Cincinnati struggling here, 72-57, and not looking good here for the home team.
Well, you definitely can see Columbus State kind of smelling blood in the water right now. They're starting to feel it a little bit, like this is their game now. They've got control of it, and Cincinnati State is going to have to come up with some answers on the offensive end. Anton Hutchins with 24 obviously is going to have to be a go-to guy. Doesn't seem to be as aggressive this half as he was in the first half.
72-57, 11:22 to go. Cincinnati State taking the ball out of bounds, trying to get something going here. They really haven't had much offense here in the second half. Hutchins, give it back now to Garrett. Garrett over to the right side. Swing it over now to Martin. Martin back to Garrett. Garrett cross court over to Hutchins. Hutchins going to fire up a three-point shot. Good. Anton Hutchins hits a three-pointer, and that's going to cut it now to 12. So without him tonight, they'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you can't pass those up anymore. You got the hot hand. You got to keep filling it up.
And they're going to give it in now to Hansen, and they said he walked with the basket. I don't know, Tommy.
I don't think he did, but once again, the guard got penetration and was able to dish it off to a wide open guy, and all he had to do was pull up and take a nice little 8-foot jump shot right there.
And it looks like Candy's going to check back into the ball game. He hasn't been in a long time, Tommy.
Yeah, he got called for that cheap foul.
And Garrett's going to take it in. Oh, he needed to make that. He get fouled. Foul's going to be on number 1, and that'll be on Watson. That'll be his third.
Jordan Watson has been the surprise man for Columbus State, averaging 4.9 points a game. He's now sitting on 17 points.
And Garrett's going to put his first free throw in. It's going to make it 72-61. So Henson's going to check out of the ball game.
Jordan, you have 0 fouls,
Good.
That was great. Hey, way to help out there, Coach.
That was a great line.
72-62. And bringing it back out now, Columbus State is going to swing it over. Can't see who it is. And almost stolen by Giselle Garrett, but it's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay here with Columbus.
We had the Columbus State assistant coach telling Coach Carlisle that Jordan Watson had 3 fouls. And Coach Carlisle proceeded to turn around and say, Jordan, you have no fouls.
And now getting the ball is Cosi. He's going to give it up now to Watson. That's Cosi. Deep three-point shot. In and out, no good. And Kareem Baker rips down a rebound. Probably not a shot you want to do.
No, that was from way back there.
And Giselle Garrett now has it. Now he's one guy that can get some fire here, Tommy.
Yeah, I still love to see him go into Baker right now against Condi. He's got a He's got a size advantage, and
Bazemore does moving screen, and he did it again.
That's 4.
That's 4 on him.
You know, like I was saying, Baker has the advantage against Condi inside. He can kind of push him around a little bit. Unfortunately, they haven't had the opportunity to get him the ball.
Devontae Brown's going to check in for Bazemore. Swinging around, they're trying to do a trap. They get Tubbs. He's going to take it all the way basket. Fadeaway shot, good.
Man, they're
nice
so
job
good
by
at
Tubbs. And we're going to have number 45, Harper, checking back into the ball game. Still 12-point ball game, 74-62. Going to kick it back to Hutchins. Hutchins has it on the left side. Looking inside of Baker. He's got nothing there. Get it into Martin. Martin,
nice block.
Going to put it up. His shot was no good. Baker going to put it up, and he's going to be fouled as he goes to the basket. So they had a bunch of opportunities there. Foul's going to be on 5. That'll be on Ward. That'll be his third.
I didn't see who had the block. Was it Condi? It was either Condi or Ward, I think. But, man, good offensive glass right there by Cincinnati State, getting 3 opportunities.
Baker on the line. Free throw no good.
And he's now 1 of 5 from the free throw line.
That's not a good sign.
Saw Trent Calloway up there scratching his head. That's a man that could drain some free throws right there.
So Ward's going to check out. And next free throw's good, so he finally puts one in. 74-63. Got 9:15 to go in this game. If they're going to make a run, Tom, they got to do it here. And they're going to trap him, and they're going to get it to Watson's going to give it out to Cosi, swinging it back around to Tubbs. Tubbs over to Watson to Cosi. Cosi back. Tubbs going to fire up a shot. It is no good. Tipped him around, and it is going to be controlled by Baker. So, really, honestly, they haven't made a lot of shots here, Tom, in the second half. Cincinnati's just got to answer on the other end.
Yeah, they've got, like you said, they've got to find somebody. And I think Baker right now is a great guy to go to.
And that's Giselle Garrett has the basketball now. It's going to give it up now to Anton Hutchins. 13 on the shot clock. In between his legs, Hutchins going to drive into the basket, pulls his way down, throws up a shot up, and they're going to call a foul. It could have been called on Hutchins. Foul's going to be on 22. That'll be his third foul.
Yeah, it's tough to argue with Coach Carlisle on that. He did that little hesitation, and then he leans in, and it's kind of like so obvious to see. But he doesn't get called for it.
And they missed a free throw. So Giselle Garrett's going to check out, and Marquise Wilson going to check in.
12 missed free throws for Cincinnati State.
Free throw on the way. Good. Hutchins puts it in. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Carlisle and Columbus State. They're up 74-64 with 8:26 to go.
Cincinnati State, I think the issue now is on the defensive end of getting stops. They seem to get out of position a lot. The guards get penetration. They end up with an easy shot. I think on the offensive end, they can find a way to get the points. But I don't know how they're going to stop these guards right now. They seem to be hitting pretty much anything when they drive and hit those little runners. I don't think they've missed.
So again, Cincinnati will be back here, I believe, on February 4th, I believe, is when we have our next game. And Cincinnati, again, it's always a wide open race, especially when both teams, everybody's got one loss right now. So, they got to play Owens again. They got to play Lakeland again. They got to play Cincinnati State again. So, it's a gauntlet through this league play.
Yeah, the thing is that when you can go on the road and win, which Columbus State won at Lakeland, and now they're in here and they're on the verge of maybe pulling off a win here. That gives them definitely 2 steps up on everybody because those teams then have to go to their place. So that's huge, being able to go to somebody else's floor and win, especially when you're talking about one of the top 4 or 5 teams.
Absolutely. 74-64, 8:26 to go here in this ball game. Taking the ball out of bounds is Harper. Harper's going to run with it on the baseline. Going to give it up now to Cossey. Cossey has it. Cincinnati going to be in a man-man. Cossey going off to his left. Going to take it all the way to the basket. Running shot, no good, and it's going to be out of bounds off Cincinnati.
Well, I tell you what, Cossey's got the quickness to definitely play at the next level, I think.
Absolutely. Taking the ball out of bounds is Columbus State. Bad pass, and luckily to run it down is going to be Torson. Flipping it back now to Watts. Has had an incredible game here. And he got hammered. You could hear the smack on there. Give it back now to Watts. They got 25 on his shot clock. Torson's going to give it inside to Condi. Condi's going to power his way. Oh! And
put his hand on him. He put his hand on his back, I think, to elevate.
So the foul's going to be on Martin. That'll be his 3rd foul. And Condi will be on the line to shoot 2 shots.
Condi going to the line. He's got 5 points on the night. Spent a lot of time on the bench. 2 early fouls, and then 1 cheapie here early in the second half that sent him to the bench.
And he's going to go ahead and put that in. Checking back in will be Bazemore here. Baker checks out. Bazemore comes in. Free throw on away by Condi. Off the front of the rim, no good. Bazemore just came in with the rebound. Marquise Wilson coming down the other way. Marquise Wilson on the right side. He's going to drive all the way in. Push back, throws up a shot, in and out, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Condi, and he walked. Foul's going to be on number 22, and that's Brown. That'll only be his first foul, Tommy. He come down the other end and shoot a one-on-one.
Cincinnati State, once again, on the offensive end, coming up empty. And the chances are getting fewer and fewer. You got to take advantage of the ones you get.
Free throw away. It's off the front of the rim. No good. (75-64), 7:34 to go. Columbus State been in control pretty much here in the whole second half. Free throw away. Good. Makes 1 of 2.
Yeah, Columbus State came out, got those 4 quick points. on Cincinnati State right away, and that kind of has told the tale here the rest of the way.
Antoine Hutchins now. Cincinnati really hasn't had a lot on offense. Hutchins going to drive, spin, throws up a one-handed shot off the back of the rim. No good. He tried to tip it in. It's going to be rebounded by Conti, and he's going to outlet it. And coming down the other way is going to be Kosi. Kosi's going to take it all the way and running shot up and good.
Nice shot by Glenn Kosi.
And Cincinnati really has had no answer for him at all.
And that's 14 for Kosi, the leading scorer.
And they're going to give it up now to Hutchins. Hutchins at the top of the key, 24 on the shot clock. It's all just been all him one-on-one, Tommy.
Yeah.
And, they're going to pick up a foul. Going to be on 45, Harper. That'll be his fourth.
And you can't blame Anton Hutchins for doing it because they're not getting that offensive production from anywhere else on the floor, and I think he feels he's got to find a way to get to the free throw line.
So he's going to make one free throw. Norm's going to come out, or Harper's going to come out with 4 fouls. Nick Robertson set the check back in. Free throw's good, so he makes both of them. How's he got now, Tommy?
I believe he's got 27.
He's going to take a little bit of a break.
Use delayed flash.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's got 30.
Taking the ball out of bounds is Columbus. Cincinnati putting a lot of pressure on him. And it's going to be Watson, who's had, like we said, a great first half. Got the ball Cincinnati trying to put a little trap on him. And they got to call a timeout as Columbus. So Cincinnati trying to get something here happening, but they're down 12 at 78-66. Really, yeah. Tom, it's been a struggle offensively for him here in the second half.
Yeah, I agree. Without Hutchins 30, you spread out the rest of those points and it's pretty bleak, and they just haven't been able to get anybody in the flow on the inside because of the good defense by Hansen and Harper and, Condi for when he is in there. But outside, they're not shooting threes. Anton Hutchins has the only three-pointer of the game, I believe. Yes. And it's just really difficult because their guards are so quick, so strong, that it's tough to get the advantage with Garrett and Wilson.
It really has been tough for them, and just all around good play from each starting guy, each guy that they got coming in for Columbus doing a great job.
Yeah, I think when Columbus State goes with, the three-guard set with Kosi and Tubbs and then Watson, they are incredibly difficult to guard.
I agree, and you see a lot of teams going that way now in college. Kosi now has it. Going to give it up to Torsen. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Wow.
So now right here is a perfect example. This is a possession that you have got. You've got to capitalize on that right there.
Coming down the other way now is going to be Giselle Garrett. Garrett coming off to his left. Get it down into Bazemore. Bazemore's going to power his way, throws up a shot, and no good. But he's going to be foul. Foul's going to be on number 50, and that is going to be on Henson. That'll be his fourth. Yeah, he walked big time. But Tom, again, here's the thing we say, you got to make free throws.
I agree. He's 2 of 3 so far tonight. Bazemore, he's got 4 points.
Free throw on the way. Good.
They need to get that little spark. Yeah, they need that spark of some kind.
Kind of hanging around here.
Love to see either Garrett or Wilson hit a big 3 to kind of get the energy going.
So Bazemore makes 2 free throws. It's going to make it still a 10-point ball game. It's 78-68, 6:11 to go in this game. Columbus State has been pretty much on top here in the second half. Torson, lost control of the ball, and Cincinnati fighting for it, and there's going to be a timeout. So good hustle by Cincinnati. And they were fighting for the basketball, and you can see some of the players a little upset.
Yeah, great hustle by Robertson right there to break up that play. Force them to at least call a timeout. So this is it. I mean, this is where you got back up that free throw, get a good stop. And unfortunately, every possession is going to count the rest of the way for Cincinnati State.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do. They haven't been able to really, when they got it to a 10-point deficit, they haven't been able to get over that hump, and they got to jump start them. They got to do something that'll get them going. Once they hit a three or get them going, that'll change the mentality of Columbus State a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Anton Hutchins, it's almost like you got to say, hey, you've carried us this far. You got to try and do it the rest of the way. If he can come up with a big three, or he can, drive to the basket and foul one of these guys out. Harper and Henson each have 4 fouls. I mean, get one of their bigs out of the game.
Cincinnati State trailing here 78-68. Dan Albers and Tom Benassi here on Anderson Community Television and USBN Sports. Taking the ball out of bounds will be Tubbs. Tubbs taking it out, giving it now to Cossey. Cossey has basketball. He's going to give it up now to, who was that early that just checked into the ball game. And Tubbs going to fire up a shot. It is no good, and it's
nice
going to be rebounded. God, not a very good pass. The ball's on the ground. And what do we got the foul on? Foul's going to be on 22. That is going to be on Brown. That'll be his second. But he came up high with that rebound and just couldn't come down. Not a very good pass. So we're going to come down the other way, and we're going to shoot some free throws. Irby's going to be shooting.
Yeah, Marquise was breaking down the middle of the court to go in for a fast break layup, and you're talking about a possible 4-point swing just right here.
Irby's going to make one free throw.
And that's his only 3 points are all from the free throw line. Hasn't missed yet.
Hutchins and Baker check back into the ball game. Irby's next free throw is good, so he buries them, and that's been a difference too as they're making free throws. 80-68, 5:47 to go here in this ball game. Garrett has it in between the circles, get it into Brown. He's going to put it up and in. Nice job, finally getting something in there. That's 80-70, 10-point game still.
That's 8 for Devontae Brown, 4 of 4 from the field.
Cossey bringing the ball up the court. Going to kick it over now to Watson. Watson going to get a screen by Connie. Swing it over to Irby. It's going to be stalled by Marquise Wilson.
Go strong.
Wilson's going to take it all the way to the basket. He's going to put it up, and what are they going to call here?
They're going to call a block, a foul on Watson and a block. So, all right, that's going to be 4 on. Or I'm sorry, we're acting on the wrong team there. 3 on Watson.
I got 4 on him.
On Jordan Watson?
Yep.
Yeah, so they.
Marquise Wilson on the line. You're a little off tonight, Tommy.
I am off. What's up with that?
And Pete, you got to be kidding me. Free throw's no good. We got Will Clark and Robinson coming in.
$5:10 to go. You absolutely cannot afford to be missing these.
Marquise Wilson ready for a second free throw. And Wilson is going to fire up a free throw. Good. Puts it in. So they finally got under that 10-point deficit. They got a 9-point lead as Columbus State with 5:06 to go here in this ball game. And it's going to be Cossey. He almost had it stolen. He tried to go behind his back. Going to get into Tubbs. He's going to fire up a shot. Good. He's got a smooth shot as well, Tommy.
Yeah, he loves those little 8-foot jump shots right there. Nice and soft.
Giselle Garrett spins around. Is going to get a screen from Brown.
That's 20 for Tubbs.
And Robinson's going to get it into Brown now. He gets double teamed. And there's going to be a foul. I don't know about that one.
I don't think they've called that all night. We'll take it. Just make your free throws.
And Bazemore set the check back in for Cincinnati. So Brown will be on the line, shooting a 1-on-1.
First trip, he's got 8 points.
Free throw on away. Jeez, oh Pete.
Wow.
That didn't look good at all. What are they, Tommy?
I don't know.
Hutchins going to check back in for Cincinnati. Robertson going to come out. Or no, excuse me, Garrett's going to come out. So Brown on the line. Brown, free throw's good, so he makes 1 of 2. 82-72.
23 of 37.
Wow, that's not good. That's the difference of the game right there. Get it into Connie. Connie's going to be fouled as he's going to the basket. Looks like Bazemore might have hurt his ankle.
I think his one ankle was underneath Condi, and he tried to pull it out and couldn't get it out and fell over top of him. I don't think he was trying to.
And Bazemore's limping pretty badly there, so he got lucky that.
And that's 3 on Devontae Brown. And I am dead on that one.
First one all night, isn't it? Connie will be on the line. Connie's free throw, good. And they're unbelievable on the free throw line. So Baker's going to replace Bazemore. So Garrett's going to come in for Robinson. Connie on the line. Free throwing away, good. Makes both of them, Tommy. That's been the difference of the game. They make free throws, we can't. 84-72. We missed 14 free throws. It's a 12-point game. And Giselle Garrett now has it on the left side. Flips it back now to Marquise Wilson. Wilson between his legs, going to go over, drive all the way basket, slip, fell on the ground, throws up a shot, in, falls in.
Nice move, Marquise. 11 points.
I didn't see what happened there.
Garrett. It's going to be 5 on Giselle Garrett. He will leave the game with 6 points.
So he's out of the ball game, and Robinson's going to check back in.
There's 4 minutes left in this game, and I don't know if Anton used up too much energy in that first half or what, but they need to get him kick-started really, really fast.
And he puts that in.
Who made that? Watson.
Yep. So Watson makes 1 free throw. Ready for a second one. Puts it in. Unbelievable.
That gives Watson 20 points. Coming in 4.9 a game, and he gets 20.
Cincinnati now trying to get back into this ball game. Marquise Wilson, if they do, they're going to have to make it happen fast. Brown backing his way down. Going to spin, losing control of the basketball, and there is Anton Hutchins, who elevates high, puts it up, and Cincinnati's going to have to call a timeout. So 3:47 to go in this ball game. Cincinnati State trailing 86-76.
Well, right now you got to decide how you want to play this last 3 minutes. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously too early to foul, but boy, I tell you what, it's tempting.
Oh yeah, yeah, but I mean,
but then again, you have to be to be able to make either 3-point shots on the other end in order to get that advantage, and we haven't shown the ability to do that tonight. They've only shot 4. So Cincinnati State just coming against a very hot team. I mean, Columbus State shot 64% in the first half, 60 from three-point land, and obviously second half they just can't get anything going offensively.
So Cincinnati, if they're going to have something happen, it's going to have to be very, very quickly. They don't have a lot of time here left. They are trailing by 10, but we've seen funnier things happen, Tommy.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. It's just, you can see it against certain teams, but a team that has 3 or 4 really solid guards, you find it a little more hard to believe. They 4 guys that can handle the ball, 4 guys that can make free throws. It's a little more difficult when you're going against that.
So Columbus will be taking the ball out of bounds. They can run a baseline. 3:47 to go. They're Cincinnati State trailing by 10. And having trouble getting it in, and they do. And running it down is going to be costly, but what do we got?
No idea.
Music.
Oh.
So I think we're just having problems with the music, I guess. So they'll take the ball out of bounds again. .346. Waiting for us to check the shot clock here. I don't know why they have to change the shot clock, do they?
I don't know why they would.
They didn't. If they're going to redo the
if you're going to make them redo it, I don't understand why. Oh, they're changing the game clock.
3:47. Cincinnati State trailing here 86-76. And they throw a bad pass. Wow.
Right here, Dan, this is, once again, this is one of the opportunities you have that you have to take advantage of.
Absolutely.
You can't afford to come out of this with nothing.
So we'll take the ball out of bounds. Will be Marquise Wilson. So taking the ball out of bounds. They're trying to do a double screen. They're going to get it to Antoine Hutchins. 3:45. He's going to drive into the basket. Kind of pushed off. Fadeaway shot. Good.
All right.
Antoine Hutchins puts it, and they've cut it now down to 8 points. Quickly coming down the other way is going to be Cossey.
They got numbers.
Cossey's going to drive in there to call a foul. Wow. Foul's going to be on Hutchins, and that'll be his 4th.
Cozy to the line. He is 4 of 6. He's got 14 points, so he's a little under his average.
And Cossey does make a free throw,
4
Tommy.
of 7. This is where you get the ball. You can't mess around. You got to go down to either take it right to the basket, or if you got an open 3, pop it.
And he's going to make 1 of 2. So coming back into the ballgame will be number 45, George Harper.
Hey, George, every rebound.
86-78, 3:32 to go in this ballgame. Marquise Wilson now bringing the ball up the court. I'm sorry, 87-78. Wilson now. They're going to have to make something happen here quickly, Tommy. Hutchins gets it on a wing. Man-to-man for Columbus. 20 on the shot clock. He's going to cross over, go to baseline, throws up a shot, and it was no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Columbus, and he's going to throw it off of Baker out of bounds. So they needed that one to fall big time, Tom.
Yeah, the steals just aren't coming against Columbus State that they do against a lot of these other teams. So you've got, he's holding him. Nick
and
Robertson.
Cossey, yep.
Should have been called for a foul.
Cossey, and it's going to be fouled by Marquise Wilson. So Marquise Wilson picks up the foul, and Cossey's going to be on the line. This is going to be the longest 3 minutes.
It is going to be very long. But, we're going to have so many guys fouling out by the time this is over, I have a feeling. Cossey's now 5 of 8.
And he puts one in.
6 of 9. So 16 points for Glenn Cossey, averaging 18. Tubbs has 20. He averages 16.
He puts both of them in. I think that might have done it there, Tommy.
Yeah, unless they can hit a couple threes, which they haven't done all night.
Hutchins fires up a shot. Good. Wow, he's on fire right now.
34, I think.
89-80. Hey. Do me a favor, just hit that red. All right, we're back on the cable side of it. We had to take a little bit of break, getting ready to run out of some tape here. Our score, 89-80, 2:54 to go. And it'll be taking the ball out of bounds. Will be number 45, George Harper. And Harper struggling to get the ball in bounds, and they're going to call a hold on Robertson.
It was a little late. He pulled his jersey out on the first move, and he didn't call it.
That'll be only his first foul, Tom.
Unfortunately, like you said, doesn't do any good if the other team is making their free throws.
Absolutely. And that unbelievable that no time went off the clock either.
Yeah, it was before he inbounded the ball.
And free throw's good. Coming in is going to be Martin. Coming out will be Robertson.
And once again, Jordan Watson, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 21 points, averaging 4.9.
And next free throw away, in and out, no good. Tipped him around, and it's going to go off of Cincinnati. Ooh, thought it went off of Cincinnati. Columbus State up here, 90-80, 2:51 to go in this ball game.
I would definitely run I think that picket fence would be nice right now. Jimmy Chitwood around the top.
Anton Hutchins.
It's a foul.
Oh, come on.
It's a silly foul.
Foul's going to be on Tubbs. That'll be his fourth.
You know, I mean, I understand Hutchins is the hot hand, but, I mean, it's 30 feet from the basket. That's a silly foul right there, stopping the clock.
And that's what Coach was telling him.
And picking up your fourth foul.
So Hutchins will be on the line. Hutchins ready for his first free throw. Up and good.
Well, Condi and Harper are having a good old time at the expense of Cincinnati State's big man. They are just laughing it up down low and just got warned by the official.
And free throw is no good. Tipped up and around, and it's going to be rebounded by Condi. Condi is going to give it up now to Tubbs. Tubbs, 2:35 to go, is going to give it up to Cossey. He's going to get fouled as he's going to the basket by Baker, number 15. That'll only be his first.
First foul. That's unbelievable, actually. So Cossey goes to the line. He's hit his last 3. 7 of 10 overall.
And he's going to put that one in.
He's got the stroke now. 18 for Glenn Cossey. Sophomore out of Flint, Michigan.
Next free throw's up, and it is good. So 92-81, 2:31 to go in this ball game.
Well, I tell you what, you definitely got to give Columbus State the nod in the league right now with 2 road wins at Lakeland, at Cincinnati State. That is huge.
Big. Yep. 92-81 is our score. Big win here so far for Columbus State. Coming down the other way is going to be Cossey. Tries to give it up, but Anton Hutchins with the steal. Going to bring it down the other way. Spin, takes his way in, jump stop, and he walked. And he walked with the basketball.
Yeah, I don't know how he's arguing that one. Now.
2:08 to go. Cincinnati State. Looks like Columbus State's going to pull this one out on a big road win. Coming and bringing it back out. We're going to go under 2 minutes. Bringing it back out again. Get it now to Cossey. Cossey has it at 19 on the shot clock. They're just going to sit there and let it go down, Tom, and that's smart. And bringing it down now is going to be Cossey. Crossover, nice job. He gets fouled, and they're going to call a foul.
Charge.
What'd they call?
Charge on Cossey. Ran over Cody Martin. That's going to be his first foul.
Wow.
There are a whole lot of fouls on the stat sheet today, and that's one on Kosi.
So coming down the other way. It's going to be Anton Hutchins gets it to Marquise Wilson. Wilson's going to drive into the basket. Up, under, throws up a shot. He got it blocked. And Columbus State, Tom's going to come out with a very impressive victory here tonight. He's just going to have to bring it out, just waste a bunch of time. 23 on the shot clock, 1:13 to go in this game. Columbus State up on Cincinnati, and that's going to be a great road win, and there's going to be a foul by Kareem Baker.
Yeah, like we talked about, it's a competitive league, and it's a battle the whole way through. But to see Columbus State go on the road and beat Lakeland, and then come here and take out Cincinnati State, you definitely got to give them the thumbs up right now in the league. They definitely have the advantage over these other guys.
Ran out of tape there, or running out of tape. Could be in trouble, Tommy. And he makes that free throw. It's going to make it 94-81, 105. Marquise Wilson coming down the other way. And he's going to bring it down, and it's going to be, what do we got here? Going to be on 5. Foul's going to be on 5. Go ahead and shut it off.